Hey guys, Tex here with the catapult areas for for Lakeside. So let's say you spawn here, and there's sometimes a cipher that spawns right here. So I'm just gonna put the catapult down right here, and let's say you're decoding, you get that heartbeat, you say fuck this, I'm out. You're gonna come up here. Uh, Hopefully the hunter's not up here, but if he is, you can just throw down that pallet so that you buy a little bit more time if you really wanted to. Because it's also a bad palette, so you should throw it down anyways. So now you can put it right here, and you can do this, and you can easily glide all the way over to ramp, and you can start looping in boat, which is definitely one of the strongest areas to kite a hunter in the whole game. Definitely a must-have. So let's say now you spawn down here. Inside a boat, there isn't really much of an area to put it that would be too beneficial. But that's fine because boat is just a great area to kite a hunter in general. But let's say you really wanted it to leave boat, transition somewhere else. Maybe someone was decoding here or something. You can easily put a you can easily put a catapult like right here, uh, somewhere like if you line up with these barrels, you can put it right here. You can jump, and this is a better assist than yours because you can make it here without gliding. But yeah, you can easily jump. You'll make it down here to these three pallets, which is pretty good. You can easily, if you have broken windows, you can easily, if one of these pallets is done, you can easily vault it, and you can transition over here, over to these double pallets. So now let's say you spawned here at beach. There's two ways you can go. Toy Merchant is best used in comms when you know where everyone is, because then you can use the catapults to transition to places where people aren't. So no one's at boat. You can easily just put it right here. Kind of hide it behind these little barrel thingies or crates or whatever. You decode, decode, decode. Then whenever you get that heartbeat, you just take it, you glide, and you can make it to ramp. Well, you should be able to make it to ramp if I wasn't an idiot and I didn't misalign it. But, okay, so let me do that better. Sorry, I was just a little off. Oh, sorry. That's my fault. You want to align it kinda right at this pallet, if that makes any sense. Just kinda align it right here. You can then take it. You can glide, and you'll make it to ramp. See? Like that. And now you're at boat. Best kiting spot. And there's not much a hunter can really do about that. Let's say instead you had someone decoding at let's say you had mechanic or mind's eye decoding that boat. So you really want to transition over to the shack. But where you want to put it is you want to hide it behind the boat because you really don't want the hunter to break it before you can get to it. So you're gonna have to kite in this area, and this is better used with broken windows. So at this point, you just have this pallet down. Maybe you're over here, and then you just vault it, and then you take the speed boost to be able to get over here, and you're gonna be able to glide, and you will make it and you'll make it over here to shack very easily. Now let's say you spawn here, and you really wanted, and this area isn't too strong. I'm not even gonna lie, it's not that strong. You can decode over here, which is a safer on the weaker side. You just hide the catapult right here, right by this little bush thingy, like this. The hunter is unlikely to see it. Let's say you're just decoding, decoding, decoding. You can then, you see the hunter. You just throw them that pallet, and then you take it, and you're gonna be able to transition all the way to logs and small boat, like this. And then we're able to take that, and you're gonna be able to use the vault bonus. And now you've made it all the way to small boat. Now, let's say instead you got safe response like this, and you're decoding in shack. You can hide it in this little corner area, like this. And you can, sorry, wrong button. You can then just place it right here, vault, and easily make it. It's unlikely that the hunter is going to see it, and you'll just barely have enough area, and you'll be able to make it to logs. Because generally, the hunter is not going to go after it because they're going to be focused on you. Especially if they decide to vault this window. If they vault this window, you can easily just throw down this pallet, and you'll be on your merry way. If they come through the pallet, what you can do instead is that you just vault the window, and you rotate around, and you take it. And now you made it all the way to logs. Now let's say instead you're here. There's a cipher that's usually right about where I am. You don't really need it. If the hunter doesn't have broken windows, let's say instead you actually spawned over here, but you wanted to, but the cipher was at boat. You can hide the catapult right about here, I think, kind of behind these barrels. So what you can do is you can just take it. Sorry, I did it too close. I think actually, wait. I think what I'm supposed to do is you're supposed to hide it behind here. So you just put it right here, and then take it, and then you can glide all the way. Small boat. Damn it! Sorry. I haven't had enough practice with this spot because it's a little bit tricky to aim. You have to aim it just right. I think you're supposed to actually aim it like this, kind of in the middle, and kind of have it aligned with this little log right there. And if I didn't press the glide in time, but if you did, you wouldn't make it. Let me try actually showing it properly. I'm so sorry, y'all. I know I can be a bit of a dingus sometimes. And then I did too early there. You can do that sometimes, where you'll just collide. So you got to do it just the right time. Once you get over that one, and then you can almost make it. Well, I mean, either way, trying to remember, how is it supposed to be done? Am I supposed to line it up with this window? It's, geez, I wonder which one of these I have practiced the least with. No, it's not that. Well, yeah, it's his original spot. Even if you can't make it to window, like, let's say you fuck up when you're supposed to put the glide, you can still very easily transition to boat. Very easily. Or let's say instead, you can also, if you're a bit more, if you're less concerned about safety, you can easily just put it right here. And so then you'll make it a little too high, but you can make it. If you just spam that button, you should be able to make it. Okay, maybe I did a little too close. I know you're already able to make it in there. I'm so sorry, y'all. This is taking way longer than it should. You put it like right here, maybe. This is a dangerous place to spot it because it's very easy to spot. But yeah, from here, you can very easily make it into that window like that, see? And now you're in a small boat. And then if they come over, you can just vault. And you're all good to go. Let's say someone's over there. You're on comms. Your buddy's telling you, don't come to small boat. I'm decoding a small boat. You can hide your catapult right behind this tree. Little tree thing. I have no idea what these are called. They're actually like bushes or trees or whatever. You can just put it right there. And you can glide. You'll make it all the way to this little shack area, which is pretty decent in looping, I find. Especially hunters like Bonbon, which don't have many good chase options. Let's say you're over here, and instead you don't want to go over there because your buddy's decoding or whatever. You can easily hide it just right here. And let's say you get that heartbeat, you can easily come over. And you can do this, and you will easily transition over to these little pallet area, which is definitely one of a pretty okay hiding spot. Let's say this time you're decoding here. It's fairly unsafe. You can easily put it right here, like so. So it doesn't take too long. You get that heartbeat, and you immediately go. and you make it to these little canoe area. Or you could also, let's say you want to be a bit more sneaky. Maybe you know they're over there. You can also put it behind here, and you will easily make it to the little boat ramp. Sorry, like the little dock area, like that's called. You can easily make it to here, and you can kite a small boat from there. And this whole middle area just has a ton of places you can put it. That's what I like about it. So now, let's say you've been told the hunter is over there, so you don't want to put it that way because it'll be easier for them to intercept you. You can just put it right here, which will kind of hide it, and you can vault, and you will glide over to small boat and logs, and you can pick your poison. Generally, people will prefer small boat because this area is very protected, very hard for the hunter to get you, and yeah, that was every area I wanted to really get to in Lakeside Village. I hope you all enjoyed that. Goodbye.